Yeah, I'm now on my iPod. I wanted to try it with the computer and webcam, see if it works out. Just gotta move some things around. Electricity, electricity. Hello, hello. How's it going? Yeah, I'm still working on the lighting and everything for my new room setup, but I think it's coming together. And yeah, it's over. I guess I hear apparently there are going to be some recounts in some states and whatnot, but as far as I'm concerned, it's over, and we'll leave it at that. So yeah, let me tell you, I went to sleep at 6 a.m. this morning, and I woke up at 2:30. While I was sleeping, I felt like I was hearing a lot of noise outside. Like I could have sworn I heard a lot of horns beeping and stuff like that. I didn't know what was going down. And this is going to sound weird, but I had a dream that it was like this huge Power Ranger episode with a lot of explosions. It's Power Rangers, so there's a lot of explosions. So I didn't know what was going on. But then when I woke up and checked my phone, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's why there's a lot of noise and whatnot going on. So you know what? Give me 1 second. I'm not going to cut this off. What I'm going to do is try to move it around a little bit. Maybe this will do better. Sorry, because that glare behind my head was getting on my nerves. So there we go. Yeah, my room isn't fully finished yet, but like you see, stuff is on the floor here, but it's coming around. It's coming around. But I hope everyone's doing well. Happy Saturday. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we got some Cincinnati in the house. You ain't late. We just started. Yeah, we got a new person in the White House, so we will see what happens come 2021. And there we go. Okay, but let's see here. What do y'all want to talk about? We can talk for, yeah, Georgia. Give it up for Georgia. I think Pennsylvania changed colors too, I think. I know some people were asking me, and for the people watching now, did y'all enter the haves and have not Q&A question thing? Where you emailed your question in for the cast special that's supposed to be coming up? Did anybody submit questions to that? I know some people said they did. Some people received an email saying that, hey, give me your phone number. And I haven't heard anything back, but no, this is actually my same microphone that I've had for over a year. And this is probably your first time really seeing it up close, because typically I'm on my iPod, so I just talk in front of the iPod. And yeah, so you really don't see the mic. Hooray for Nevada. Yeah, Nevada. What was it? Nevada, Pennsylvania, Georgia. Yeah, this snowball mic is like the best one. I love it so much. It's literally the best one. And oh yes, very nice. Thank you. Yeah, this is like the top, I guess you could say, recommended one for like podcast or YouTube videos. But I know some people have been asking me, hey, from Sisters, can you do a video about Sabrina being stupid? House of Pain. I feel Jasmine might get pregnant. Ooh. I don't know. House of Pain. It's like I said, this was honestly one of the best ones, to be honest. Best episodes. It makes you look professional. Thank you. You know what? I know what I need to do. I need to get something to put under the laptop. Excuse me. So it's raised up, but I'm not doing that now because I don't feel like moving anymore. So there's that. North Carolina, Chicago. Yeah, I think that House of Pain was probably the best show this week. Yeah, I think it was House of Pain. I know Assisted Living is the bottom one. I'm kind of debating Sisters and Bruh, because Bruh was better last week than it was this week. Sisters the same. I feel like last week was better. I think I would slightly put Sisters above Bruh, so I would say House of Pain, Sisters, Bruh, assisted living. ATL. Yeah, well, I mean, election day got stretched out, so it really didn't matter, what color it was then as opposed to what it is now. South Carolina, go on and raise up. And no, just so you know, I'm not wearing blue as a political statement. I'm wearing blue because this was the top shirt on my shirt stack, so that there's no like hidden message. I mean, oh, my curtains are red. No, I'm literally just wearing blue. You can put an area rug on your floor. I actually do have a couple of rugs or mats. I just have not put them down because I need to organize that stuff, but it will get done. And yeah, since the room is different, I'm definitely going to do more live streams like this so you can see. And I'll do a room tour soon. Just got to get stuff done. I mean, there was no haves and have-nots last week, so I love both shows. Assisted living, if you watch my review, it's like I said, I think Brown and Cora have made the show better, but the whole plot involving Sandra and whatnot, I don't think it's necessary. I mean, I don't even feel like there's a need for kids on this show. And when I say kids, I mean teenagers, because I feel like they're so detached from the story. I feel like based on how Tyler Perry has been writing these shows, it's like there's no good flow to the storylines. It's almost like we'll spend several episodes focusing on this one thing, but then by the time we get back to like another story arc, you forgot it even existed, because half the time I forget that Sandra and Philip are even in assisted living due to the fact that we barely see them. And when we do see them, it's pretty much the same, I guess you could say, cliche teenager trope in these kind of shows where the teenagers are millennials and then the older people don't really understand how the kids function today, and that's about it. And yeah, don't worry, I still have my video coming about why season 7 was the worst, and ranking the seasons and the Medea family tree. That stuff will get done either no later than Monday. I'll get them done soon. I just had to spend a day sleeping and listing stuff on eBay and stuff like that. Honestly, the election's one thing. I'm just hoping for a good Thanksgiving, man. I haven't been home since September. I've been trying to stretch it out because, like I said before, everybody back at home is like working, so there's no need for me to go home because nobody's at home. Everybody's at work, and when they get home from work, they go to sleep. So it's like I might as well stay here and just keep on working, making money myself. So yeah, that's why I said if I were Sandra or even thought about it, that's it. Butt whooping right there. It seems like the season house pain is all about sex, but I think it's maybe teaching kids this happen when you have sex to see some awareness. It's like I said before in an episode, one of my videos before, Tyler Perry is, especially when we learn the character ages, Malik being 20 and Jasmine being 17. It's like Tyler Perry has increased the consequences. It's like he aged up the decisions that the characters are making, but he didn't age up the characters and how they're relating to it. It's almost like the characters now are acting how they were back in like season 8, even though they're experiencing more grown-up problems, and that's an issue with me. Yeah, Lisa, I don't know. She pulled a Judy Winslow. She went up the stairs and we never saw her again. I'm going to get a gift card just for your live videos. I will have it Tuesday. Oh, thanks. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. Like I said, Cash App, PayPal is all great. That's right. Louisiana boy. Hey, I wonder. Oh, can you review the new edition story? I was actually watching that today. No joke. I was watching like the last 30 minutes of part 3 this afternoon. I mean, I technically did review the new edition story when it came out, so that's already on the channel. Yeah, I wonder what's going to go down tonight, fireworks or anything like that. It's pretty tense. Well, I mean, at least in my, honestly, I wouldn't know. I just took out the trash, and I got the mail. That's it. Because like I said, when I woke up, I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? And then yeah, the election's over. I honestly, I thought it was going to be stretched out until at bare minimum tomorrow or maybe next Tuesday for dramatic effect. Thanks. I do commentary on at least 10 different shows. So, but yeah, I really do think it's time to restructure a few things in regards to shows that I haven't reviewed, but I've been asked to review multiple times. Hey guys, make sure you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. And I already pinned the comment to the top. So If you would like to donate to Cash App, I'd really appreciate it. It is not mandatory, but it is appreciated. I don't really have a favorite character on the Oval due to the fact that there's so many. And I mean, I was really liking Lily, but then they just made her disappear. So families, all right, they're just working. Yeah, Trump supporters. I remember seeing a video of like them like praying outside of like, vote ballot counting centers and everything. I'm like, nah. This year was a total mess, just like season 7. Ain't that the truth? We won. I think he's doing a horrible job of how he organized the episodes. Yeah, I feel like House of Pain was definitely aired out of order. Like I remember, even like the last few years when I actually started looking up information on old shows I used to watch, like Darkwing Duck or Power Rangers and stuff like that. I just didn't know that a lot of shows, even today, there's hell behind the scenes and how the production order is made. Like some episodes are rushed to production, others are just aired out of order, maybe because of censorship. But yeah, people were sending me screenshots of, hey, Jeremy, remember when so and so posted a script from House of Pain and the episode number was this? And it actually makes a lot of sense. And I feel like that's something that really hurt House of Pain. Now, am I saying that if the episodes were aired in order, would that help? Yes, but I don't think it would necessarily mean the season would be very good because remember the episode, what was it, episode 8 from Heart to Heart, where it ended with Calvin and Miranda kissing. So I guess there really was an episode that was supposed to come directly after that addressed the kiss. So if that's the case, I don't know. Lily is still alive. And Jean is the one who was allegedly murdered by Jason. They should mention Amanda in season 8. I hope so. Yeah, CC, that's the thing. House of Pain, there's so many inconsistencies and things that don't make sense to continuity, like a character not knowing something they should damn well know and stuff like that. Nope, never had egg custard. All right, thanks for liking the video. Yo, I mean, hey Dion, good luck finding those clean. Well, what? No. What was it? Last week I believe when I went to Walmart, they actually had a good amount of Lysol and Clorox wipes on the shelf, and it had been ages since I'd seen that. To actually walk into a store and they have a good amount of wet wipes and everything. I was shocked by that because I think it's been about a solid 2 to 3 months where like toilet paper, paper towels, Germex, and everything has been in supply. It's just that the wet wipes have been the only thing that I haven't been seeing as much. But yeah, that it's good. It's good. But I feel like more people today were trying to distract themselves by focusing on like football and things like that. Like a lot of people who were, pro-Trump, they weren't really tooting their horns today. They were focusing more on, football game. But of course, the people are happy. So there's that. But of course, that's why this channel isn't really politically based. So when we come together and just talk about what's going down, we could just talk about it and move on. So even if people are maybe in this live stream that are sour about the results, guess what? This channel isn't about politics. So you can come here and we can debate about Tyler Perry stuff. And that's why it's spreading. People are getting comfortable and stop buying that stuff. Well, there's good. There's some truth behind what you're saying. I just know for me, I continue to use my Germex and everything like that. I wear my mask and that's about it. I was thinking about potentially going out tonight. I don't know if I am, given that today is the end of the election, but I would go to Target, but I don't feel like spending $200 more than I should. I don't need to go to Walmart because I was actually just, while getting my room fixed up, I cleaned my bathroom like Wednesday, and I'm like, bro, you got way too much stuff. I got more than enough toilet paper, wet wipes, toothpaste, Germex, floss, soap, and everything. So if I went out, it would just be for leisure, just to go out. But I honestly, I've just been ordering more stuff online than ever, and I got plenty of food. Your channel's a nice escape. Thank you, thank you. That's really what it's about. But I mean, with this being a big thing, just had to talk about it for a little bit, a little bit. Well, Dion, some people just they just do what they do. Riot to riot. Trump is an art. Yeah, who killed her though? Are you talking about Amanda? We still have no clue. I mean, if that's something we find out in this upcoming season, that would be great. What brand of your computer? I got an Intel Core i5 10th generation. I got it like 2 months ago from Best Buy. Upgraded my computer, and yeah. Yeah, I know, right? The Amanda thing needs to be settled. Yeah, you went to Dollar General and you seen the entire shelf. Yeah, it's great. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, because I think Good Day mentioned, some people may have become too comfortable. Some people have just stopped buying the stuff as much. I mean, either way, as long as it's available. Kendra, I have not received a phone call, and at this point, I pretty much give up. Keep it. We don't know. Oh yeah, I'm keeping my stuff now, Stacy. Don't get it twisted. Like, I still got all my stuff. Like, I still wipe down the doorknobs and everything here, so it's all good. Because I got like 5 of the 3-packs. Like, my thing is, I only get one though. Like, whenever I go out, I still abide by the buy one, unless it's like at Kroger, it's like buy 3. But more places have the individual cylinders. But it's rare that I've been seeing the big 3-packs of Lysol, Clorox, or like the store brand. So let's say I go to Walmart, I'll get a 3-pack, but I only get one. So I stay stocked up. Jonathan talking about the election finally over. Wyatt confessed, but I don't believe he was the one that killed Amanda. Can you share what question you asked? Okay, sure, I might as well. Just give me 1 minute. I need to pull it up on my iPod. Okay, already. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and read the question I submitted to, what was it? Haves and the Have-Nots 2020. This is the cast special where fans could submit a question to a cast member. And mine was pretty lengthy, so here we go. All right. Cast member Renee Lawless, Catherine Cryer. The question, to be fair, I did ask multiple questions in a paragraph or whatever. If Catherine finds out about what the Malone family did to Wyatt, will she go after Mama Rose or Vinny? How exactly does she plan to get her revenge? Will she kill Rose and or Vinny in cold blood like she did to Jennifer Salison? What will she do in order to combat the obvious Malone war that she will start by going after them? What will Jim say to all of this? So as you can see, I asked maybe like 8 questions in a paragraph. But then the final part of the email was like, and also tell us why you would ask this question to this particular cast member. Okay, so here's the paragraph. Honestly, season 7 was the worst, in all caps. Honestly, season 7 was the worst of the entire series. As a fan since season 1, it hurt to see how far the series has declined since it originally aired. The highlight of the season was Mama Rose and Catherine meeting in jail, along with their back and forth banter. It was clear foreshadowing to see who was the true queen of Savannah. Move over, Ice Queen, because Mama Rose and Catherine are going to war. However, things took a turn for the worse when Mama Rose seemingly got written out of the show and handed over the power to Vinny. It was like a slap in the face when the glimmer of hope for season 7 got extinguished when Mama Rose left. If Catherine goes after Vinny, I get how that makes sense. Though it has an empty feeling like an Avengers Endgame when Tony died defeating Thanos and his army, even though that wasn't the 2018 Thanos who he was broken by in Infinity War. The battle might be epic between Vinny and Catherine, though it feels like if Mama Rose isn't involved, it seems pointless. And then I also plugged in my YouTube channel, hey, I've been a fan for, doing this 3 years. Here's the link. Thank you for putting the cast special together. Then I got an email from Amanda not the character, but a woman named Amanda about, hey, send me your phone number so a producer will call you. And that was like 4 days ago, and I haven't heard crap yet. So there we go. Your weight loss is good. Thanks. Ever since, I know it's only been about a week or so since I've done the dentist thing, but I've just cut out sweets, and I've noticed a difference. Like, I still eat DoorDash, but in terms of sweets, like when I went out shopping Monday night, because it was like the day before the election, I'm like, okay, I'm going to stock up, that way I don't got to go out when the election is over and it gets crazy. And I cannot tell you how different it was when I was going into stores and not getting any snacks. No snacks, no Rice Krispies, no cookies, no ice cream, nothing. Like, even going to Dollar, I spent more money on Pokemon cards, and I made some good pulls, and they're selling well on eBay. There was just such a difference, and it's been pretty good. It was pretty good. And it's a work in progress. Like, I still drink soda and I eat fast food, but if I cut that out, then there'll be a different. But I was walking around the store in my jeans, of course, and my pants are a little looser, so I need to either get a new belt or put a hole in my current one because they don't even fit the same. Biden won, yeah, Biden. No. Here's what I want to know: will Tyler Perry insert election jargon in a future project? Will he name drop Biden? Will he talk about Trump? This would be interesting. Is Amanda in that quiz? No. We should get a season 8 trailer. I hope we do. I would really appreciate a pre-Thanksgiving trailer because, like I said, when I'm at home, I'm chilling. I don't know when I'm going home exactly. Thanksgiving is on a Thursday. The haves and the have-nots comes on Tuesday. I could either go home Wednesday or Thursday morning. Again, have not fully decided yet. I don't know. Clarita, she might show up. I don't know. I mean, I did not expect Floyd to show up. I literally had no idea he was going to appear. Catherine and Mama Rose going to end up being sisters. That would be pretty interesting. I know Chandler and I kind of theorized that a while back. Or at the very least, them knowing each other. A new Tyler Perry movie coming on Wednesday. On what channel? Is it BET? And what is the movie about? I haven't heard about it. I know that Monique apparently did an interview recently, and an article has been circulating about how allegedly Tyler offered her $500,000 to not talk about the Precious thing. I could be wrong about that. No, actually, I did. I did read it. I did see that interview. I'm sorry. I did see it. I just didn't. Are you willing to move to Atlanta? From what I hear, there's a lot of voice work out there. I've been thinking about that, but I don't have any kind of I need to get I'm just ready to move. Like, I'm done with this apartment. It's been way too long. I'm just tired of being here. I know I'm not staying in this place next year. I don't know where I'm going though. Oh, Slinky's right here. Like, the Slinkies are on my TV stand, which is right next to my desk. I just haven't been, playing with them. She's still talking about, yeah, she's still going. I was going to do a video on it, but I honestly don't really see a need. I mean, if I'm pressed to do a video and I don't have an idea, I might cover it, but I honestly don't really have any inclination to. I just feel like it's been what, 5 years now? I mean, it feels like 5. I honestly don't know. If you're writing assisted living, which direction would you go with the show? I would take out the young teenage characters. They don't need to be there. I would insert more locations because I'm tired of them just standing around in the same living room. Well, I don't even know if you would call it the living area. It's almost like the kitchen, the living areas. I don't know. I would change a lot. Yeah, I'm interested to see what, will Trump have to go to court or anything after he no longer is in the White House? Well, Robert, I'm actually happy about that. Maybe that is a sign for what, the people on the channel, because to be honest, I really don't even talk politics like that. This is just a big day. So I figured that the title of this video, I mean, how often do I title a live stream one thing, but then we'll talk about 20 other things? That's pretty much the case here. Like, I'm not up here to talk about the numbers or say who I voted for, who I support, or I'm asking people who they voted for. No, not even about that. Because we're talking about, Tyler Perry stuff, life stuff. We'll probably move on to music and food soon. So assisted living has only one location with it. Yeah, I know the facility. He said he's not going. We'll see. Would you want to be a writer for Tyler Perry shows? I'd love that. Has assisted living gotten better? It's gotten better, but at the same time, it still has flaws in it. It has gotten better. I dare say House of Pain. Would you want to move to Atlanta away from your family? I mean, if I had solid work, I would do it. I actually have an uncle down in Atlanta, or not exactly in Atlanta, but he lives like 20 minutes away from Atlanta. But if I went to Atlanta, it would just be me. When you finish room, put up shelves. I would, but there really isn't a need because, like I said, I'm done with this apartment. This is my last year here. I don't know what I'm doing exactly, but I just know that I'm done. I'm ready to go somewhere else. So yeah, trust and believe. I'd love to put up shelves and create an entirely different look, but I'm mentally making plans for wherever I move to next. I would have a dedicated area specifically for live stream. That way, everything isn't in my room. Tyler, we're coming after you. Oh yeah, I have been looking at information about the Flash too. Yeah, they're horrible. Like Leah and Jeremy to just act so nonchalant, it is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think we'll see the Oval until 2021. I don't think so. Remember, I could be completely wrong, but I'm just saying I don't think we're going to see the Oval anytime soon. And plus, like, I mean, I know it sounds weird, but before you know it, it's going to be December. I mean, this is the first weekend of November, but before you know it, it's going to be December. Then we're at 2021, and the next thing you know, it's going to be summertime again. I'm trying to figure out, like, by at least March, like, if I can finalize where I want to move to, like that kind of thing. The price for new apartment. I don't know if I want to get a house or if I just want to get a new apartment. I don't know yet. Don't get hooked, they'll get canceled. Are you talking about assisted living? Or are you talking about are you talking about the Oval? Yeah, I mean, Leah and Jeremy, like, what kind of reaction? Like, she gonna just come back up in the house like she didn't leave. She's just gonna talk back and then get sent to a room. Like Benny said, y'all some sad ass parents. Like that was it. I mean, I've been here 5 years. I'm ready to go somewhere else. I mean, I don't dislike it, hence why I've been here 5 years, but I'm just ready for a change of scenery. The Oval won't come back until the season of Ruthless is finished. Who knows? Trump was name dropped in the haves and the have-nots while Charles was a character, so I feel like he can name drop any president he wants to. Yeah, it would be cool if Bam, like, I mean, if Bam was in the show, do you think she would just be related to Ella or something, like Ella's great aunt or something like that? I don't know. Location, exactly. It's like I changed the room around and it gave me like a new sense of energy. So what they call it, feng shui. I know, right? I feel like anytime there's a serious moment, they kind of, I mean, that could be said about like Sisters, Bruh, House of Pain. Basically, a lot of these Viacom shows, whenever there's a scene when a character is going to be emotional or dramatic, it's like there's a smidget of comedy in there and it ruins the moment. It's like in a movie or something where if the background music or the musical score doesn't match what's the scene is like, it will kill the mood. Have and have nots will be back in a couple of weeks. Did I straighten things out with that girl? We've talked since then, but only like one comment. She sent me a meme. I did not respond for 2 days. I just said, because it was a meme of the election map and like crayons about how random it is. I'm like, I can't wait for it to be over. She's like, same. And that's all we said to each other. I hate my life. What? What kind of series would that be? I still say Batman. I actually started watching Gotham last month. It's actually pretty good. I don't know what I want to be real here. I haven't even thought about the Oval in so long. I could not tell you what year it's set in. I honestly could not tell you. Hey, thanks for joining in. Hope you're doing well. Like I say, chill out. If you're referring to like the Oval, then yeah, definitely. Like I don't really give a lot of shows thought if they aren't on the air. Who did you vote for? Does it matter? The election's over. But I do think that yeah, with assisted living, it's getting better, but I just feel like it's hard to take some of the characters seriously when they're trying to act serious. I think my favorite bit was when Brown came back in. Oh yeah, I need to get my keys. Mr. Brown, you ain't even drive. I did laugh at that a lot. Yeah, I know Power Book 2. Do you think Ella from Medea Goes to Jail plays young Ella from House of Pain the same character? I have not seen that movie in forever. It'd be like that when you work in public. Hey, from Queens, what's up? Mr. Brown makes the show. I agree. But the thing is, it's like just seeing Brown in the show that bad, him and Core, it's like it's just a reminder of how many other better shows there are. Mm. Oh man. Yeah. I need to get his sleep pattern back on track soon. I've been wasting my sunlight hours. I've just been sleep all day. And then when I wake up, there's like 2 hours, and then the sun goes down and it's dark. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like yeah, Tyler Perry doing all these spin-offs, reboots. It's almost like the same as Disney doing live actions for all their animated movies. Making me sleep. I've only been up for like 3 hours. Well, 3.5 hours. I think Ruthless is still the best. I wonder if David and Talon Man like assisted living. I mean, if you were on a show you were getting paid to do, I don't think you would talk trash about it. I don't know. That's a good question. I was just looking at my YouTube recommended. I feel like I spend more of my time watching like BuzzFeed Unsolved and Watcher Video. You know, Ryan and Shane from BuzzFeed, watching other channels that do comic book reviews and video reviews. And yeah, so I don't think there's a lot of TV shows that are on the air that I religiously watch. Not even the Arrowverse. I feel like I watch more videos of people reviewing the Arrowverse than I do actually watching the Arrowverse. Yo, J Boogie, J Baby, that's a good call. Of course, I would not catch that. I'm not as familiar with the House of Pain series, but that's a very good nod there. But yeah, CJ flying off the handle like that was ridiculous. I mean, even if he quit, he's still a billionaire. So I can't wait to see Saturday Night Live cover this. Jim Carrey as Biden, so that'll be fun. What's the name of the show? If loving you was wrong? Yeah, honestly, I spend more time watching YouTube videos than I do watching TV shows. So I think CJ cares more about Jasmine more than Malik. I don't know. Does it matter who I voted for? I'm not going to say. Sorry, it's just I don't want to. Honestly, I don't care about offending people, but I ain't trying to lose subscribers over something that's already been settled. The election's over. Sorry about the yawning. Maurice breaks the Yeah, she certainly did. Hey, Nintendo, stop mentioning chicken because I want some. Seriously, I would love some. CJ needs to do what he did to Caleb, to Malik for constantly running his mouth. My thing with CJ going off the handle like that, it literally did not help anything. Like, we just got confirmation a vape pen was his. And another thing is, Jasmine said that Caleb kept pressuring her to use the vape pen, and then she eventually did, and then she said she didn't like it. So it's one of those things where you would think CJ and Janine might be a bit more concerned over the fact that her boyfriend was pressuring her to do drugs. Like, I don't think, I mean, yeah, it's a good thing Jasmine didn't like it and isn't addicted to it, but it's just one of those things where that should raise a red flag. It's like, oh yeah, he's going to come to dinner, but it's like, well, if he's pressuring you to do that, who's to say he wouldn't eventually pressure you to have sex? So I just feel like, and yeah, that's fathers care more about daughters and sons. Well, maybe we shouldn't say cares more, but they're more protective because CJ wasn't as hard because you notice Janine was harder on Malik. Well, the way that CJ reacted to Caleb almost reminded me of how Janine doesn't like Lisa, but Janine didn't throw Lisa out of the house. Oh, yeah, I know, right? I know when Caleb asked Janine if she wanted to hit, that was something I thought was really going to pop off after the commercial break, but it did not. Yeah, definitely like Chris Brown. Especially with the mom's fight with drugs. Yeah, yeah, it's one of those things where I thought that they were really going to explore that and really make some interesting story and character scenes, but they didn't do too much with it like I thought they would, which is sad, to be honest. I'm not really looking forward to next week's episode. I'm glad to see Floyd again, but I feel like it's going to be more of a jokey joke episode with Curtis and Ella being high and having hallucinations. Everybody's talking about Gary, but let's not forget about Jasmine. We don't know exactly what her plans are. She's still in the hospital. We don't know when she's showing up either. Oh, I hear sirens outside, so something must be going on. You can't judge a book by its cover? Nope. Oh yeah, speaking of books, I got this in the mail today from Amazon. It's a Hamilton, The Revolution. It's like a everything you need to know about the Hamilton Broadway thing from a Disney Plus. It was like 21 bucks. So it's a good investment. I love it. It's hardcover, a lot of pages, pictures, stuff from behind the scenes, like Lin-Manuel writing it to the actual show itself. I think it breaks down some of the songs. It's great. Spill, no, I rearranged my room last week and I'm still not finished yet. So, like, I mean, the moving and everything is done. I just need to like better organize the stuff on the floor. But like, thankfully, I got this corner of the room, like everything behind me in boxes and everything, and some pop figurines I need to put up. Well, other than that, yeah. And then some of the stuff I'm carrying home when I'm going home for Thanksgiving. No, the mic is the same. You're just seeing it at a different angle. I don't think we're ever going to see Chorus Kids. I've never been to Broadway. Never. How does a bastard orphan? One thing I noticed about the Oval and Sisters in the first season, Oval got incredibly quick with the time pacing. That is a well defined pacing because I mean, in the Oval season one, we only went over the course of like 3 or 4 days, if that. We didn't even cover a whole week. I mean, I will say this about like assisted living, young Dylan, to an extent, House of Pain. They actually move pretty quickly when it comes to the days of the week. It's really Tyler Perry's drama series, that have like stretched out days. Oh yeah, Ruthless coming soon. What if Fatima get pregnant by Zach? Lord have mercy. I hope not. When are you going to get a girlfriend? Hey. Oh yeah, it does have all the lyrics to the songs of Hamilton here. There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and summoning with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the common just to watch them talk. Takes Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, sneak into the city just to watch all the guys at work, work. Yeah, I love that song. That's probably one of my favorites. Da, 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 da. Do you think the cop overreacted? I think Rhea, it was kind of built up for tension, but it was honestly one of the best scenes of the episode where Zach apologized. Can we talk about Sabrina giving Andy the freaking safety deposit box? Now, I'm not an expert in banking, but something just didn't seem right about that. You got her with that bag full of money, and then Sabrina, you literally tell Andy, hey, I didn't lose my job. I didn't do anything wrong. Everything's good to go. Well, hey, here's $250,000 I want you to put away from a freaking box. Oh, I like that. Do you think CJ will like Painkiller? No. Oh, I think you mean Jasmine's boyfriend. Yeah, fans, we were speculating that from the beginning that Caleb and Lisa might know each other. I mean, with Caleb being as wild as he is, he's probably been to a strip club or two. No, I don't think Cole and Reggie are still together. Sabrina's stupid for helping Andy again. Yeah, that was just dumb. Yo, and what was up with what was it, Andy and Danny? Why were they giving Karen a hard time for not trying to get Zach out of jail? That makes no sense whatsoever. That's because Zach went to attack them. And that's almost like, let's say if somebody tried to rob you, they get arrested, and then your family and friends give you a hard time for not bailing that person out. That makes no sense. That's a toxic relationship. Oh yeah, we didn't get any Miranda. Yep, I agree. We didn't get Miranda. I really hope next season we see more Janine. Who knows? It depends on the filming schedule. Yeah, I've never thought Malik was the father of that baby. I mean, in terms of the house, I mean, the Meet the Browns House of Pain continuity, I don't think Cora ever had children. Oh, you're referring to how days pass? Yeah. My bank does not allow people to put money in safety deposit box. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I just it feels too shady because we don't know where that money came from. All we know is that Gary said that his business manager was going to work something out to get to $250,000. And Andy putting the money in the bank is just as dumb as when Ella took the money from the laundromat and then put that in the bank and it got traced. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. The money's going in the safety deposit box and it could be, well, I don't know if the money can be traced from a safety deposit. Look, I don't know anything about banking. I don't know. I already said Rhea did not overreact. Does his mic sound different or does it? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it'll be CJ daughter or boyfriend. Cora does have kids, but is that mentioned in Meet the Browns and House? Well, the Meet the Browns timeline. I'm not saying that she doesn't have kids. I just don't know these shows that well, so I don't know. Nah, I never thought about doing Twitch. Okay, she doesn't have kids in the shows, just plays. All right. I thought Jasmine was at least 19. Look, please don't get me started on the ages. I'm just like, it makes no sense at all. So it's almost like season 9 only takes place like maybe 2-ish years after season 8. Ew. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. You put the money and all in the safety deposit box, and oh, okay. Thanks for clearing that up. I honestly did not know. It just clicked like when you said jewelry and whatnot. I was like, okay, I remember that from the movies. I just never knew what it was. So yeah, they said Jasmine 17 and Malik is 20, but those ages make no sense whatsoever. Yeah, I'm glad they bumped Fatima up to series regular. I really like the character. And it's like I like the way Zach. To be honest, I feel like I like how Zach interacts with like Fatima or uh damn, what's his name? Is it Charlie? Charles? Chris. Yeah. I like how he interacts with them as opposed to like Karen and Aaron and whatnot. It's almost like certain characters shine better when they're with other specific characters. We saw we saw the twins in like what 2 episodes so far. The first episode and then another random episode, but they haven't had any speaking lines. Do you think Gary will go after Andy? Probably, maybe. I know, right? I mean, if they would have explained things better, like if he changed his major or if he took like a year off or something, but they didn't. They just said, "Oh, you're doing so well in college, and we're proud of you." But look, like I said, I'm not trying to do a constructive timeline. I honestly do not know. I don't know, and frankly, I just don't care because at this point, this season has been aired out of order. The character, it just, I don't. It makes me know. Never mind. Just put it that way. If he gets out, yeah. Who's funnier, Curtis or Danny? To be honest, I'd probably take Danny, but it depends. I feel like Danny is a mixed bag. Sometimes her jokes land, but she just says them at the wrong time. Curtis, I feel like I've laughed more at Danny this season than I have Curtis. So I've never watched for Colored Girls, so I can't really, yeah. Fatima and Zach have better chemistry. Agreed. That's a good movie. I've heard. I've heard. It's more artsy. Yeah, I think he said that's the only film that Hollywood has given him any critical acclaim for. Will Gary ever change clothes? You're wrong for that. Do you think we're ever going to see Hattie? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, to me, it is frustrating on Sisters sometimes to see how certain characters act, but at the same time, it's realistic. To be honest, like it is dumb how um some characters make the same mistakes, but to be honest, I think Sisters makes me frustrated in a good way because of the fact where a character will make a dumb mistake, but I can see why they did it, even though it was a dumb mistake, and I think it undermines character progression. So that's why I'll give credit to the Sisters for. The Oval, on the other hand, has ridiculous drama. I mean, it's shocking, but it's ridiculous at the same time. That I feel like Sisters overall is a bit more grounded. I forgot what I rated the Medea farewell play. I know you got to check out my review. I forgot what I rated it. It was good though. Yeah, Danny overreacted. Um, I I think I would probably say I think season 2 is doing better than season 1, but I do miss Jasmine. But that's a bias for me. Yeah, I agree. CJ overreacted with Caleb. I don't believe the new writers were announced yet. I know, right? They spent more time trying to find this girl than they have been fixing the house. The only thing they've done is like what? Cut down the weeds and fix the water. Yeah, Stacy, that's a very good observation. Sisters is a calmer drama. I'm always high, homie, high on life. Do you think Tyler Perry could have written Greenleaf better? No, just for the love of God, no, just no. That no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I mean, I watched Too Close to Home after it was finished. That's why I don't really have any much thing to say about it because it's like I wasn't reviewing it live. Yeah, it's plenty of women who act like Andy and Kurt. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's frustrating when they make decisions, but it's real. Oh yeah, that's right. CJ did do the Uncle Curtis slam. That was on point. I didn't like it, but it was on point. Tomorrow, busy for you tomorrow. I don't know. I might go out tonight. I might go out in the morning if I wake up early. It's just like I would go to a couple stores, but honestly, I don't. You see what I have here? I honestly don't even need to buy more stuff. What's your biggest wish or concern for have not? I wish it was the final season. I honestly do. No telling on the oval yet. I honestly don't. I don't really have a favorite House of Pain episode. Yeah, Will Packer drama would be a nice change of pace. I like Too Close to Home better than the Oval. Let me put it this way: from based on how many people have been begging for Too Close to Home to come back, I honestly think I can see why people would like that better. Like even when the Oval was on during season one, people begged for Too Close to Home to come back. I want to see Precious too. Nah, I'm good. Will Packer or Tyler Perry? I would probably say Will Packer has better writing, but that's just me. Too Close to Home wasn't that bad. Yeah, like I said, I watched it after it had aired, so I don't really know if it had that same week to week suspense where I can't wait to see what's going to happen next week. Will Packer or Lee Daniels is actually a pretty difficult one. Ruthless is coming back on Thanksgiving Day. If I go to sleep again, it'll just wake me up at like 9 o'clock, like it did last night. So Tyler Perry upcoming shows. I don't know what he got on the works. Watching Bigger. Yeah, I heard that was an interesting show. Where we at? Yeah, Young and Restless vibes. Cora is Vinny's daughter, most likely. Yeah, I didn't even notice it. She has lost a lot of weight. I look forward to upcoming episodes of Too Close to Home. Well, good luck because you ain't going to get any. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. More people have been, celebrating the first female or black female in the White House. So, yeah, it is pretty intense. Yeah, I'm seeing way more congratulations to the vice president, if you will, than the president elect. Yeah, I honestly feel like the Maury scene was just for comedy, but he took that and put it into the show. Acrimony, yeah. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of that movie. I feel like Acrimony falls into the same category as A Fall from Grace. One time was enough. Oh, week to week. Okay, you meant when Too Close Home was on each week. Okay. I don't trust Aaron. And look, I'm not in that. Look, I went to seminary, but my thing is like this: like you're a man of the word, you're a preacher, but you're going to a gay bar, and I'm like, I don't really know if that's acceptable. I know that he's not gay. He's clearly going with a woman he's sexually attracted to, but is him clubbing and drinking and all that actually, well within the limitations of being a pastor? Again, I don't know. Oh yeah, What's Done in the Dark? That was a good play. That would make for an interesting drama or TV show. Because watching Bruh, I didn't know hospital shit got that dark. That would be great. Well, Tyler Perry just need to be bring Medea the only way. I honestly feel like that's an interesting concept that Tyler Perry will look more at his catalog closely and kind of grow from that. It's almost like Pokemon. It's like instead of making like 1,000 Pokemon, just take the ones you got, give them megas and different forms and all. That'll be interesting. And I feel like Tyler Perry has such a huge catalog. He could do that, like make a series on What's Done in the Dark and things like that. That would be great. Hell, What's Done in the Dark might make a good movie. I mean, it doesn't have to be a full-on comedy like the play with Brown in it, but at the same time, it has potential. I love Mr. Brown because he always rocks like wild socks. I'm pretty damn sure I have a few pairs like the ones he's been wearing, like in the. No, I'm pretty sure I have that same pair that he's wearing in assisted living. I'm pretty sure I do, or at the very least, a similar color scheme. Vinny trying so hard to be like Joe. Yeah, I mean, he's clearly not going to these bars and clubs to minister. So, nah, don't feel like ringing. I'm pretty sure I've done a video, or I've done that before in a live stream. Just too many to name. Oh, probably release the rank video and all by Monday. That's the plan. I get those out there. Mm. What? Acrimony was suspenseful? Yeah. I mean, I like a lot of his early movies. So yeah, Daddy's Little Girl. That was a good one. Oh, that's a good point. How Andy react to Fatima and Zach when? Yeah, that's a very good point. Shouldn't even matter. I mean, again, I'm not really team Zach after the stunt he pulled at the hotel, but if he starts to move on, then bravo. And no shade to Karen, but she made her own choices too. She decided to pick Aaron, and she'll just have to deal with the consequences of that. Yeah. All right, guys, we've been over here for an hour, which is I think is a good cutoff point. We had a good discussion, and like I said, hopefully the next time I do a live, we'll have better scenery in the background and a banner up. I just haven't felt like putting one up here. I'm feeling kind of tired, but I'm pretty sure if I close my eyes, I'll wake up like at 9 something like I did last night. Then I'll stay up all night, but hopefully that's not the case. But thanks so much for tuning in. Be safe out there, please, if you decide to go out or anything. I'm just like, yeah, hopefully nothing crazy happens, but pretty sure it will. So there we go. Thanks again so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to y'all soon.